there, welcome to today's 2 Minute Love Bites. I want to speak more about what I remember and what I've brought from my near-death experience. As you may well have seen in previous videos, or may well have read in previous posts, I've talked about being greeted by the carpenter and his kneeling in front of me and telling me that I'm special and telling me that I'm going to be spoken through, that he wants to speak through me of the love that we all are. Benefits of that being that I'm being spoken through, so the message comes to me first, and it's always an important message for me to feel like I want to share it. And today is no different. I want to talk about one phrase which I feel really holds us back, and that phrase is if only. If only I could have in the past, or if only I could in the future. That phrase only exists in those two moments because it's regret of the past that we've lived, maybe something that we've done or something that we've had done that we've always held on to, or something that we wish that we could do that we always put into another future moment. It's always going to be tomorrow or next week or next year, and we never put any of that into our present moment. We can't bring the past into our present moment ultimately because it doesn't exist anymore. It only exists in memory, in our physical memory, in our soul memory, in our molecular memory, and we can't put ourselves in the future because the only moment that we exist in is this present one. So I want to talk about changing that if only into yes. So yes for the past is accepting, liking and loving ourselves into saying yes, those things happened. I accept that they happened. I accept myself in those moments. I accept everyone else in those moments. I like myself from those moments, who that has made me, and I love myself in this present moment right now. And then to look at the future, saying yes right now. If there is something that you want to do, if you have a book you wish to write, or a job that you want, or someone that you know that you love and you always struggle with telling them. I know from a male perspective that can be hard to express those emotions, but right now is what's important. Right now, what's going on is the only moment we exist in. So let's start saying yes. Let's start living passionately right now. Let's start accepting, liking and loving ourselves right now. So if there is something that you want to do, then do it now. Start doing the next right thing right now. Inside, we are made up of many billions of molecules, cells, DNA strands. The most amazing thing is that all of those cells rejuvenate themselves. So we have a new set of cells every year, and each one of those cells reacts to who we are and what we tell ourselves, what story we tell ourselves in any given moment, and they vibrate to those emotions, they vibrate to where we are in that current moment. Now each new cell moves in to our bodies, it gets created, and if we keep telling ourselves if only, then that new cell vibrates with if only too. So let's start changing that story from if only to yes, to accepting, to liking, to loving ourselves, and then each new cell gets to vibrate with that higher vibration of love, because ultimately we are love. There is no judgment on the other side, only acceptance and love. It's only in this human form that we feel that judgment, because it's something that we've created. In our uniqueness and in our collectiveness, we've created this feeling of judgment, this feeling of fear and whatever else, and this feeling of living in the past or the future. Now's the time, as individuals and as small collectives and as big collectives, to turn around in our uniqueness and say yes. Now is the time to move forward. I'm speaking not from a position of knowing all the answers. I'm speaking as someone who still struggles with my past and still wants to live in the future and still sometimes forgets to accept, like, and love myself now. So this is an affirmation to myself, and this is a challenge to everyone else. So let's do this together. Let's say yes now. Let's accept, like, and love ourselves. Let's be the love that we are born from, the love that we ultimately know that we are, and let's strive forward. I love you all. Thank you.